Kids, why don't you take Stewie to see Santa?
Santa? Oh, it's not possible. Sitting alone in this public setting, no bulletproof glass? Klaus, you make it too easy. Change me. I've leaked through my ski pants and I won't face him wet.
Today, we're watching an all-time Christmas classic. Kiss Save Santa.
But Mrs. Claus, who would kidnap Santa?
Well, Ace, that's what I want you boys to find out.
Someone stole Santa? That does not rock!
Easy, Gene. Guys, let's go save Christmas. To the kids' copter.
In all seriousness though, early Family Guy, and by early I mean first time it was uncancelled, had a lot less edgy randomness to it. It was a simpler time when Stewie was still homicidal and the characters felt like, characters still. And that's not to say the later seasons don't have their moments, but in season 3 we got an all-time classic episode in a very special Family Guy Freakin' Christmas. It does nail a lot of frustrating parts of Christmas though, like having to wear your Christmas apparel when you really don't want to.
You're not wearing the sweater I made you.
Well, it's a little warm in here,
Don we now our gay apparel.
Doesn't get much gayer than this.
Or going to visit family and friends when you'd rather stay home on the couch.
Before you sit down, we're doing Joe and Bonnie's for eggnog.
Lois, can't we tell him that your mother died?
Peter, I'm not gonna lie about something like that.
All right, I'll kill your mother. God, when did Christmas become so complicated?
Of course, everybody wants a perfect Christmas, and Lois Griffin is no different, and bless her, she's really trying hard to stay in the festive mood, so much so that she even convinces Peter to bring a not-so-jolly Joe a wassailing with him and his friends, and, unfortunately for Peter, he's the designated driver, driving the car that also, in its trunk, has all the family's presents hidden, and also one toy for the Toys for Toddler charity. You can probably see where this is going. There isn't much Christmas cheer to be had for Peter as a designated driver though. Even the lemon snow cones aren't cheering him up.
Hey, maybe we should set him up with another lemon snow cone, eh?
Oh, thanks. The last one you gave me didn't taste like lemon at all. It tasted like... Oh, you guys are asses.
Yeah, Peter just isn't finding anything funny about his time as a designated driver.
This is about as funny as Sinbad. Not the comedian, he's hilarious. The sailor. But then again, he was never meant to be funny.
Meanwhile, Stewie is meant to play the role of the baby Jesus in a Christmas pageant, and Lois is really keeping him on the straight and narrow by reminding him that Santa's watching. Which he really takes to heart.
Santa's watching you.
The devil do you mean, watching?
Well, honey, Santa's making a list and checking it twice.
Constant surveillance of every child on Earth. Impossible! Unless... hidden cameras. Oh, very clever. Watching to see if I'm naughty, are you?
In fact, he takes it to his head too, as he starts having nightmares about Santa.
I knew you were awake.
You.
Now, Stewie, you are in my power.
Oh, no, damn you! Damn you, let me go!
Yeah, forget about Jesus. Christmas is all about paranoia and pretending to be good so you get some presents. Not about that sandal-wearing magic zombie.
Outrageous! How dare he say such blasphemy? I've got to do something.
Bob, there's nothing you can do.
Well, I guess I'll just have to develop a sense of humor.
I'm just kidding. At least my slip of the tongue though wasn't as bad as Peter's mistake when he accidentally gave all the presents, including the ones for his family, to the Toys for Toddlers charity.
Peter, only one gift was for charity. The rest were for the family.
No, the rest were from the family. What? Weren't they? Ah, crap. Since when did they change the meaning of for to from?
I think they had a meeting about it last night.
Why wasn't I told?
They sent you a card, but it said for Peter on it, so you must have thought it was from you, so you didn't, it's just easier to call you stupid.
But thankfully, he's got a plan to get them back.
Now, here's a plan. You'll enter through the air conditioning duct here. Now, there'll be an invisible laser grid 3 inches above the floor, so you'll have to compress your body to the size of an ordinary household sponge and slide underneath like some kind of weird amphibious dolphin.
Can I buy some pot from you?
There's many ways in which Family Guy has aged, poorly or otherwise, and certainly it's showing its age when we have a VCR being a very coveted gift. Although after this scene, I'm not sure anyone would ever want a VCR again.
Hey, where's my VCR?
Dang it, Buck, it's my turn to use the sex box.
It's my sex box, and her name is Sony.
Still determined to keep Christmas on the rails, amazingly, Lois isn't upset with Peter for giving away all the presents. But now the family has to go to the mall on Christmas Eve to do all their shopping, leaving Brian at home to keep an eye on the turkey. Things are about to get a little bit crazy. Let's take a break. Have Kiss managed to say Santa yet?
Wait a second. Everyone knows pterodactyls can't stand the screech of a guitar.
It's It's working! Hey, Santa, be careful!
Oh, no!
Careful,
Hang
Santa!
on, Santa!
Speaking of Santa, Stewie gets to meet the big man, and they manage to come to terms. Stewie gets plutonium if he behaves like a good boy.
Can you be a good boy?
If the reward is plutonium, then your wager is accepted. I will be nice.
Good boy. Now, smile for the camera.
Yes, smile. Like a good boy.
Speaking of good boys, it's been a while, Brian. You should probably get that turkey out of the oven.
Damn it, Peter!
Turkey.
Well, that went about as bad as it could have gone. Peter isn't having much luck either, as the present he intended for Meg is grabbed by an old lady and she tries to escape, but he's got her cornered in an aquarium with nowhere else to run. But that crafty old bag has an ace up her sleeve.
That's it? Fish food? That's your ace in the hole?
Scarier than any fish attack, though, is apparently the sentiments of the fish.
The fish were jumping all over my eyes and in my nose, and on the way out, I think one of them muttered something anti-Semitic.
The views and opinions of the fish do not represent the views and opinions of the Pop Cult Pod. This leaves the family at each other's throats, though, especially as Peter and Brian argue over the fire extinguisher.
Who the hell buys a novelty fire extinguisher? I'll tell you who. Someone who cares enough about physical comedy to put his whole family at serious risk.
Nevertheless, Lois manages to bring them back together and keep the holiday flame lit.
Meg, honey, get me some paper towels. Let's lose the bad tidings, clean up this mess, and find that holiday cheer.
Until one minor thing sets her off.
We're out of paper towels.
No paper towels. You think all this goodwill just falls from the freaking sky? Well, it doesn't. It falls out of my holly jolly butt.
That wasn't very Christmassy.
Oh, here's a paper towels.
At least Stewie manages to remember his holiday obligations as he portrays Jesus in the pageant as a demented Lois looks on from a nearby tree.
The perennial dictum is to spread goodwill towards all men. But the irony, of course, is that this is contrary to our nature. So why do we do it? Because we are being watched. And so we unselfishly think of others, assured that our good behavior will be rewarded with love and plutonium.
In a true Christmas miracle, though, as she watches, the pageant touches her so deeply that she realizes that the stress of the holiday and of trying to keep the family together is worth it for the glad tidings and goodwill towards all men.
Yeah, she's not getting it. Okay, boys, take it down.
Oh, never mind. At least it brings the family together, though. The kids, their beloved pet, their adoring father, and their drugged-up mother.
Mom?
Oh, it's okay, Meg. Your mom's just full of Christmas cheer and enough tranquilizer to bring down a bull elephant. Honey, you got a little something. You got a little, yeah, I'll get it.
And Stewie even manages to get his dream gift.
Plutonium! He is real. He's really, really real.
This episode manages to do what a lot of great early Family Guy does, which is take something from pop culture you're familiar with, skewer it, and flip it on its head. In this case, it's the Christmas special. And I also like how it messes with other Christmas specials, like It's a Wonderful Life and Frosty. That's just a lot of fun.
Clarence, I want to live again! I want to live again! Whoa!
Hey, I guess there's some magic in that old silk hat. Merry Christmas.
Ah, take it off! Take it off!
But more importantly, it makes its own Christmas special in Kiss Save Santa, which, hey, how did that wrap up?
You just practice that guitar, Santa. Next time we'll let you do a solo.
Don't encourage him.
This one manages to also make the best of its characters with the stupid but generally well-intentioned Peter, the stressed and hard-working but loving Lois, and Stewie Griffin just being an absolute psychopath. On the festive bow that reminds us that the holidays are crazy, but they're ultimately worth the effort. So sit your holly jolly butt down, grab your lemon snow cone with plenty of paper towels, and enjoy.
From all of us at Family Guy,
We wish you Christmas joy.
May all your wishes now come true.
For every girl and boy.
We hope your freaking holidays are filled with fun and cheer. So have a Merry Christmas and...
Well, jingle my bells. I didn't expect to see you here so soon, but I should say what you should do right now is like and subscribe so you don't miss the next episode of us talking about our classic Christmas TV episodes. Well, I'm the sassy Jingle Bell, and I'll see you in the next one. Yeehaw! Well, if contemporary Christmas isn't doing it for you, how about next time we check out Christmas in the year 3000?